ready to make those travel dreams a reality.
Hmm.
And without, breaking the bank.
Absolutely.
We're diving deep today
Yes.
into a video packed with, so many clever tips
Yeah.
for stretching that travel budget further than you thought possible.
I love this fish.
At the end of this deep dive,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have a toolkit of strategies to unlock some serious savings
Yeah.
and make those dream trips happen.
It jumps right into it, too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Talking about the importance of timing.
Okay.
We often get caught up, in the excitement
Yeah.
of where we're going. But when we go can be just as important for our wallets.
I like that. It's like they read our minds, right?
Yeah.
Because they emphasize traveling during the off season.
Yeah.
It's the shoulder season for some significant savings
Yeah.
on flights and accommodations.
For sure. Like, let's say you're dreaming of Europe. Instead of battling the crowds and high prices in July and August, consider going in the shoulder seasons, April, May, or September, October.
Mm-hmm.
You'll often find pleasant weather and lower prices.
So it's all about those sweet spots, right?
Yeah.
There was a specific example in the video I really liked about ski trips. Instead of the pricey French Alps, you could hit the slopes in Bulgaria or Slovakia. Imagine a 6-day ski pass
Yeah.
for under 200 euros.
Amazing. And that's a fantastic example of how a little flexibility with your destination can mean big savings. And the video highlights how exchange rates can really impact your spending power,
That's so true.
making some destinations much more budget-friendly than others.
My trip to Southeast Asia a few years back, my money went so much further there than, say, Switzerland last year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Huge. And to make those destination choices even smarter, they recommend using online tools to compare prices across different locations. See how far your travel budget will stretch. You take the guesswork out.
Exactly.
I like that.
So you've got timing. You've got destination flexibility.
Check and check.
What other travel savings gems can we find?
Yes. Tell me.
They offer a fascinating perspective on flights. Most of us dread layovers, right?
Oh, yeah.
But the video suggests those indirect flights can often be significantly cheaper.
Okay. I admit I'm all about the direct flights, even if it means paying a bit more. But maybe I need to rethink that, especially if it means more money for experiences at my destination.
Exactly. And they even suggest looking into flights, departing from smaller regional airports.
Okay.
You might be surprised by the price difference.
That's a good point. It might mean an extra hour or two of travel, but think of it as bonus time. Relax, catch up on a good podcast,
Yes.
or start planning activities.
I love it. And speaking of planning ahead, book that airport parking in advance.
Oh, yes.
Those last-minute parking fees can really get you.
They really can.
A little pre-planning can save you some serious cash.
It's amazing how those little things can add up.
Totally. It's all a puzzle.
Yeah,
Each piece contributes to affordable travel.
I love that analogy.
And another piece of the puzzle, baggage fees.
Ah, yes.
Packing light is so important to avoid those extra charges.
Packing light is my Achilles heel. I always think I need everything. But you're so right. Those baggage fees can sneak up on you and eat into that budget.
And they share a simple but effective tip. Weigh your luggage before you leave for the airport.
Such a good idea.
It takes a few minutes, but can save you a lot of stress and money.
So we've got timing, destinations, flights, packing.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Accommodation. It can be a major travel expense.
Definitely.
And they suggest going beyond the pricey tourist zones.
Okay.
Explore local neighborhoods.
I love that idea. Get a more authentic feel for a place, too. You're really
Mhm.
immersing yourself.
Exactly. It's like, picture this. You spend your days exploring the iconic sites, and then you retreat to a charming neighborhood cafe in the evening for an authentic, affordable meal.
Sounds perfect. Local vibes and savings, what's not to love?
And then they talk about technology, how our smartphones can be powerful tools for saving money and navigating.
Oh, I love using my phone to make travel easier and more affordable. Give me all the tips.
They recommend looking into local SIM cards for affordable data. Take advantage of free Wi-Fi hotspots. Download local ride-sharing apps. Cheaper transportation.
Great tips. I've used local SIM cards before, and they're lifesavers for avoiding those crazy roaming charges.
For sure. And then they dedicate a whole section to currency exchange.
Ah, yes. Currency exchange. I've definitely made a few rookie mistakes, ending up with some less than favorable exchange rates.
It can be confusing. They highlight researching exchange rates before you go and avoiding those airport currency exchange kiosks.
Oh, yeah. Learned that one the hard way.
I have too.
Do they say anything about getting the best exchange rates?
They do. They have a pro tip. Always let your bank do the conversion.
Okay.
Those airport kiosks and ATMs charge much higher rates, so stick with your bank whenever possible.
That's a great tip. I'm going to remember that. So we've covered a lot in this first part of our travel savings deep dive. From timing and destinations to packing and technology, we've uncovered a wealth of strategies for stretching those travel dollars. But this is just the beginning.
Oh, yeah. We've only just scratched the surface. In the next part of our deep dive, we'll explore even more tips for maximizing your travel budget and creating unforgettable experiences without breaking the bank.
And before we move on, I want to remind everyone to check out the links in the description below. You'll find a treasure trove of valuable resources waiting for you. Be sure to download your free copy of our travel planning ebook to help you get started on your next adventure. And if you're serious about mastering the art of travel planning, you won't want to miss our new online audio course. It includes 16 comprehensive modules, all with 10 questions per module to really test your knowledge.
And don't forget to visit our brand new website at truetraveltreasures.online for even more travel inspiration, insider tips, and exclusive content.
Every purchase and every subscription helps support this channel and allows us to continue creating these valuable resources for you. We truly appreciate your support. Now, get ready for even more travel saving secrets as we continue our deep dive in part 2.
Yes. Buckle up. Welcome back. We're diving right back into those travel savings tips, picking up where we left off.
Back into that treasure trove.
Exactly. So we've made it, landed in our dream destination, bags are unpacked, we're ready to explore.
Let's go. What's first up for maximizing that travel budget?
Food. They emphasize experiencing a destination like a local.
Makes sense.
Dine like one.
Okay, I'm all about that. Trying new dishes is always a highlight for me. But, you know, those restaurant bills, they can add up, especially those tourist traps.
Oh, yeah. They recommend venturing beyond the tourist-packed spots and seeking out authentic local eateries.
Okay, but how? Do we just wander around?
A little research before you go helps. Browsing online reviews, tapping into that local knowledge.
Right.
Check out websites or apps where locals share their favorite spots.
And don't be afraid to ask. Hotel staff, tour guides, even those friendly folks at local markets, they usually have the inside scoop on those hole-in-the-wall places.
Yes, those hidden gems.
The best food at a fraction of the price.
Exactly. Embrace those local flavors.
I'm all about that. Okay, so we're fueled up, ready to explore. But getting around a new city.
That can get pricey, too.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not careful.
I've been guilty of too many taxis and ride shares.
I feel ya.
Makes a dent in your spending money.
For sure. That's why they highlight public transportation.
Oh, yeah, the buses and trains.
Yeah, exactly. Usually way more affordable than taxis. And it gives you a feel for the city.
I love hopping on a local bus. You see the city differently, discover things you wouldn't otherwise.
Absolutely. And of course, there's walking.
Ah, yes.
Free, healthy, and immersive.
It's the best way to, stumble upon those unexpected treasures, those unplanned moments, make the best memories.
Totally agree. Speaking of must-see attractions, though, those entrance fees can add up.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
Especially if you're with family or a group.
They suggest exploring city passes or tourist cards.
Oh, right. Those can offer discounted admission to multiple places.
Yeah.
I've used them before. They can be a great deal. But I guess you have to make sure it makes sense for what you want to see.
You got it. Do your research. Make sure it aligns with your interests and itinerary.
Don't want to feel rushed.
Nope.
And don't forget about those free activities. Free walking tours, concerts in the park.
Oh, yeah. Those are great. Museum days with free admission.
There's always something. So many ways to experience a place without spending a dime.
And remember, there's nothing quite like just wandering and exploring. Some of the best travel memories come from those unplanned moments.
Absolutely. Okay, we've covered food, transportation, and activities. Where to next?
Accommodation again.
More tips on that.
They suggest considering alternative options.
Okay, like what?
Hostels, guest houses, home-sharing platforms like Airbnb.
Right. I've stayed in a few hostels. Great way to meet people and get a more local experience.
And they remind us, even with hotels, there's room for negotiation. Reach out directly. Inquire about discounts, especially if you're traveling during the off-season or booking a longer stay.
You never know.
Great.
Oh, and speaking of maximizing savings, travel rewards programs.
Yes. Game changers. Free flights, hotel stays, upgrades.
I love those. Airline miles, hotel points, credit card rewards.
There's a program for everyone.
Find the one that works for you. Maximize those rewards.
Exactly. A little strategy goes a long way.
Like with packing. Remember we talked about packing light?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they offered some more tips on how to do it efficiently.
They emphasize packing versatile clothing. Mix and match to create multiple outfits.
Oh, smart. So it's packing smart, not just less.
Right.
What else?
The essential accessories. A
Right.
reusable water bottle to avoid buying expensive bottled water.
Right.
A portable charger. A travel-sized first aid kit.
Good reminders. And comfortable shoes. Can't forget those.
So true. Comfort is key.
We've covered so much. There's so many ways to save money on travel.
Tons of opportunities.
But we've got to be prepared for those unexpected things too, right?
Absolutely. One of their key pieces of advice, be prepared for the unexpected.
Yet travel doesn't always go according to plan.
That's life, right? They emphasize travel insurance. It's a small price to pay for peace of mind.
Definitely.
And financial protection. In case of, emergencies, lost luggage, cancellations.
Travel insurance has saved me before. I'd never travel without it. Do they have any other tips for handling those travel curveballs?
They recommend having a backup plan,
Okay.
just in case. A list of alternative activities, in case of bad weather
Yeah.
or unforeseen circumstances.
And maybe a plan B for accommodation too.
Exactly. Be prepared and adaptable. Sometimes those unexpected detours lead to the best experiences.
Those are often the best stories.
Oh, true.
Okay, so much travel savings wisdom in this part. But before we wrap up, remember those resources waiting for you in the description below. Download your free copy of our travel planning ebook and check out our new online audio course on mastering the art of travel planning. 16 comprehensive modules, all with 10 questions per module.
And don't forget to visit our brand new website at truetraveltreasures.online for even more travel inspiration, insider tips, and exclusive content.
We're constantly adding new content to help you make those travel dreams a reality.
Yeah.
Every purchase and subscription helps support this channel and allows us to keep creating these valuable resources.
We appreciate you.
Now, get ready for the final leg of our journey.
As we wrap up our travel savings deep dive in part 3,
We're back for the final part of our travel savings journey.
we've covered a lot of ground.
We have from timing those trips strategically,
Yeah.
embracing destination flexibility,
Mm-hmm.
to packing light, and using technology to find those great deals.
Lots of practical tips.
We even, explored local cuisine, transportation,
Yeah.
and finding the right accommodations for, both comfort and value.
But it's important to step back,
Right.
right? And remember what travel is really about.
You're so right. It's not just about saving money, it's about the experience.
Yeah. Exactly. Those transformative experiences that broaden our horizons, connect us with different cultures, create memories.
It's about more than just checking destinations off a list.
The video talks about this too, embracing the unexpected, venturing beyond the tourist traps.
I love that. It's those unplanned moments when you open yourself up to new possibilities.
Yes, like those chance encounters with locals, those hidden alleyways, those spontaneous decisions.
It's about slowing down, savoring the journey, letting yourself be surprised.
And it doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Some of my most memorable travel experiences were free or really affordable. It's about shifting your perspective from spending to experiencing.
Exactly. Finding those authentic local gems.
Those markets,
Yeah.
the cafes, the hidden parks and gardens,
And connecting with the local people.
those friendly faces who can offer insights and recommendations.
It's those connections that can lead to the most unexpected and treasured memories.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Travel isn't a luxury. It's an enriching experience that anyone can have.
With a curious spirit
Yes, and an adventurous heart.
and a willingness to embrace the world.
You can create those unforgettable experiences without breaking the bank.
Absolutely. And before we go, don't forget to check out the links in the description. A treasure trove of resources.
Including a free travel planning ebook to get you started. And if you're ready to take your planning to the next level,
Our new online audio course.
it covers everything from picking the perfect destination to packing like a pro.
16 comprehensive modules, each with 10 thought-provoking questions.
To help you master the art of travel planning.
And don't forget to visit our new website at truetraveltreasures.online.
Every purchase and subscription helps support this channel and allows us to keep creating these resources. So, until next time, happy travels, everyone.
Safe travels.